Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Good evening. I'll have to share. I'll have to share. Good evening, Divine. How are you doing? Welcome to my live stream. Okay, I want to share. I want to share this. I want to share this live stream because I'm streaming on a different platform today. You guys notice the difference now. this is StreamYard. So sorry. This is StreamYard. So I hope you all can hear me, please. Just let me know if you can hear me because I'm streaming on a different live platform today. So that at least we can have people call in or join in. You can join in without your face showing, just to air your views. Okay, so I'm just trying to test this particular feature out today. So subsequently, we'll now. Yeah, I notice you are using StreamYard. Yes, you are audible. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, this is a better. I can even prefer this one because it's more clearer. It's more. How would I put it? Okay, it's clearer and at least people can call in and air their opinions on certain issues. Okay, so I think going forward, I'll be using this particular StreamYard. I think it's better because I can see that the pictures are clearer. It gives others more. It gives room for people to join in, join the live and air their opinions as well. So I think going forward, I'll be using um, this particular app to stream live. Feel, feel, oh, sorry, let me use Michael because I cannot pronounce your first name. I'm so sorry. Michael Sigudla. Good evening from SA. Good evening to you, Mr. Michael. You're welcome to my live stream. All right, so let's just I've shared on my community tab so that others can join in as well. All right, so we won't waste time today. We won't waste time today, at least by let's say 9:40. We should be out of here. I don't want to waste too much time today because it's a work day. It's a weekday rather, and a lot of persons retired from work and all. So I just want to test this thing out and give you guys a few updates and here and there, at least let's I think I can tap this one. Right here. That's what happened. All right. So in today's live stream, we're going to be talking about the updates from Instagram International, and also we're going to be talking about Chidinma's recent upload on her Instagram. Yes, guys, I don't know if you guys are on Instagram. You guys noticed that Chidinma posted, I think yesterday or so, she posted like a video. I think she had a photo shoot. So that video was like an intro to the photo shoot and all. And yeah, it's just to give you guys updates, and that's what we stand today at all. That's it. So you guys should just engage as usual. So yes, Miss Grand International said about some days ago, and I think the last live stream I told you guys that they I think I talked about swimsuit competition that was held, and some persons came out and talked about their favorites in the swimsuit category, and also talked about how the African queens were treated and all. So I think I mentioned in that live stream that this Nigeria's luggages were missing back in Cambodia. So good news from her camp. She has finally recovered her luggages, and yes, that's so. When I saw that yesterday, I was so happy for her because I know that it's not easy for you to deal without your luggage and or preparing for this kind of competition. And also, she has to slay. She has to there's many things that she needs, and that that will be of importance to her. And yeah, the way the luggage. So it took some time for her to be able to get that luggage. I think it took about 3 or 4 days, and during that time, she was making do with what she had for the competition. So finally, she has gotten her luggages, yes, and she announced it on her social media handles, and also I'm so happy that she's gotten her luggages back. Like I said, she was not the only person that was involved in that. I think some other persons too had luggages issue. Yeah, they were not able to get their luggages on time due to this Cambodia issue. But give and take, she has been able to regain her luggages, and she's ready to shine. She's ready to slay the stage. And I want to say that so far so good. She has been doing well. Lucina has been doing so well, and I wish her the best because Miss Grand is a very very nice competition. I only like to you guys like it's hard for you to predict who is going to win because sometimes the winner that you think or who you think is going to win might not be actually winner at the end of the day. So that is how it works. That's how it plays most times. And I don't want to start keeping my hopes so high because I don't know what the whole thing might end up. It might end up in our favor, it might not end up in our favor. So I don't want to just put my hopes so high, but I'm still I just feel like was going to do better. Like she will do well. That yeah, she will do very well. I just wish her the best because it's kind of it's a dicey one. Okay, so this ground is very controversial. Yeah, it's very, very, very controversial. So, like I said, I don't want to now say, oh, this is what's going to happen. Anything can happen. You might just end up not, she might end up not placing, she might end up placing. But I see a placement for her because I think that she has already made a statement. She has already made, an impression. Let me just use the word. An impression. So far, so good. She's doing very well in Thailand. I wish her all the best. I wish her, a very, very, stress-free competition because this year, I don't think we have a lot of strong games this year. I would like to even after the swimsuit, I noticed that some of them had sloppy walks and all. But so far, I think in the African region, I think your speaker is rough. Can't hear anything. Really? Wow. Well, the can you hear me? Everything was going on fine now. Except my speaker is your speaker or my headphone is wrong. I don't know. I don't know if it's your speaker because the other persons can hear me. So I don't know. Or you see my speaker? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, can hear now, eh? Okay. Thank you very much for that. I think it's from my is it charge? I don't know. I just have to remove my charger and everything is clear. But please, if it's not clear, just let me know if it's not clear, okay? Please. Thank you. All right. The audio is bad. Can't hear a word. I don't know. Where are you coming? What is happening? See that the audio is not. Can you hear me? said yes. It's better now. Okay. 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 All right. Thank you. Okay. So like I was saying, Miss Grand International is kind of dicey, and so far so good. Like I said, we don't have a lot of strong girls this year. I don't see a lot of girls that I feel like they are going to like this batch of girls are not that strong. So I believe that Nigeria will do well. I just pray, that they give us that recognition because in the African region, I'm seeing that Nigeria is a standout, Tanzania and Angola. Oh, sorry. Not Angola. Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast is stand out. So let's see how it goes. I just hope and pray that after the prelims, she's going to slay because I know that now that she's gotten her luggages, definitely she has started slaying already. And I wish her all the best. And I pray that you know this year's competition at least we have an African winner because it's been a while that we crowned an African winner. So I'm hoping that this year is going to be Africa's year. Okay. All right. So that's all for Miss Grant. I don't have much to say about Miss Grant because, like I said, they're still. I think the activities are still going on. The swimsuit was held on Sunday. I think Sunday morning. Today is Tuesday. So let's see what will happen for the end of this week. If there's going to be any major event. So far, so good. They've just been having gala dinners. They've been, visiting one place or the other. So they've not really had anything major apart from the swimsuit. So let's see what will happen. Um, Maybe towards weekend. I think the prelims is on the 22nd or so. Then the finals is on 25th, on 25th of this month. That's the finals. Okay, so let's see what will happen before then. I will give you guys updates as usual. And yes, that's all from Miss Grant. Let's talk about Chidinma's recent upload. You guys saw that. I don't know if you're following Chidinma on Instagram. You saw that she posted a video of her photo shoot. I think she did a photo shoot. She wore a silver gown, turtleneck silver gown, and she wore her crown. And I think that's the intro to the photo shoot. It says she has a nice feminine body too. Okay, please, what are you talking about? Is it okay? So it's clear on my side. Let me pin this comment. All right, so is it what are you talking about? Which person are you talking about? So our delegates this year in Miss Grand is not as competitive as our previous delegates, but I wish her all the best. Oh, I just pray, I just wish her all the best of luck because right now I think that um, you know, like I said, even if she's not that competitive, but this year's batch is not as strong as last year. But I remember last year I was just like, who are they going to crown the winner? But this year, okay, talking about Miss Brown Nigeria, okay. Yeah, she's okay. I don't think, like you said, she has a nice feminine body. Yes, very good body. I love her body. But some people were saying that she's a bit too. She added a little bit, like she's. I don't want to use that word. Would I say fat or something? That she's on the chubby side and all. But I feel like she has. Her body is well proportioned. She has a well toned body. So I don't see anything why. I don't see any reason why people will be calling her that she's like she added weight or she's chubby and all. So I feel like you said, she has a very nice body. I see her doing very well. I think that let's see what happens. I don't know how many countries are going to pick from the African region, but let's see what happens. Mr. Xavier, good evening. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, welcome to my channel. All right. So like I was saying before we said, Ikenna, good evening. So who is representing us? How far has she gone? She make it. This is your question, eh? This is your question. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question right now because it's still too early in the competition for us to now start saying, oh, can she make top 10? Like I said, it's still too early in the competition. But if you're talking about Miss Grant International, I don't know. I cannot really tell you because, like I said, the organization is very controversial sometimes. Who you think they don't usually crown expected winners. Like the organization, they have their specific, how will I put it, prototype of women that they crown. So if you don't fit into that prototype, forget it. And most times, each year, the prototype changes. So this year, I don't know what they are looking for. This grant is a pageant that you cannot really predict. So most times, most of the ladies are favorite, they get to the top 10. But out of the top 10, you find out that 2 or 3 persons that you were not expecting, they are actually getting to the top 10. At the end of the day, you crown a winner that you were not expecting. So let's see what will happen. She said she will not make top 10. Are you talking about Rosalie? I talking about Rosalie, Miss Grand Nigeria. Well, for now, Nigeria has been making the top 20 in Miss Grand, but we've not been able to break to the top 10. So let's see. Maybe this year is going to break the jinx. We're going to break the jinx this year. Let's see what will happen this year. So he said this year they don't have front runners like other years. Yes, I said it now. That this year they don't have front runners like other years. Like there's some years that you'll be so like shocked as to the amount of favorites. You know, you to even pick the top 10 is difficult. But this time around, I can easily predict the top 10, but we don't go because we don't have much. The batch of girls this year, they're not that strong. They're not that strong like last year. So let's see what will happen, Sha. My hope is that at least we have a lot of African representatives in the top 10 or top 20. So the more African representatives we have in the top 20, the more we're going to make it to the top 10 and eventually the top 5. Okay, so most times we don't get to see African representative in the top 5 for Miss Grand. It's so hard and so difficult. But let's see what will happen this year. Maybe this year they will break the jinx. All right, so Abby, you must also check Miss Aura National today. It was semi-finals. Miss Nigeria had red card. Yes, it's currently on, but I just had to do this live stream because I didn't want to delay. For Aura, I've not been following the pageant, so I cannot tell you guys that I can predict or I only know that Nigeria is represented in Miss Aura, but I've not followed that pageant. And given the fact that Nigeria went very late, I don't know if she had already. So let's see what happens in Miss Aura. Maybe probably I will cover the pageant, but today is the finals. As we speak, the finals is currently going on, so I cannot really tell you guys anything about it. All right, tell Miss Grant, yes. Okay, Miss Grant. Okay, you're saying Miss Grant, yes. Okay, so then I'm saying that Roslyn might make the top 10 in Miss Grant. Wow, that's good. So you're saying that Miss, what do you call it? Roslyn will make the top 10. Wow, coming from Mr. Xavier, that I know that is very, very constructive in criticizing. Sorry, is it constructive or strict in criticizing or giving compliments? No, yes, strict in giving compliments. That's the word. Coming from him, I know that Miss Roslyn is doing something right. Or am I mistaken as to what you said? Are you saying that Miss Brown will not make the top 10 or she's going to make the top 10? Because, like you said, this is your answer. I don't know if you're saying she might make it or she might not make it. So just clarify, please. Okay, I'm saying she will not make. I knew that's what you wanted to say. I knew that you are going to, I understand you. I understand that probably you have seen that probably she might not be able to make the top 10, given the fact that maybe she does not meet certain criteria and all. Let's see what will happen, Sha. Like I said, Miss Grant is very unpredictable. You cannot predict Miss Grant. That's one thing about them. You might find out that the person that you think, oh, they might just make the cut. But let's see what happens. Of course, we are going to follow the pageant here. We're going to see it to the end. After the prelims, I would make my predictions after the prelims. For now, it's too early for me to decide. But after the prelims, that's when a lot of persons will be able to decide who they think deserve to be in the top 10 or top 20, as the case may be. So let's see what happens at the end of the day. All right. So Miss Aura second edition, yes. I've not really been following Miss Aura. Like, I think this is a new pageant. Like you said, this is second edition. So I've not really followed the pageant. Like, it's not like a Grand Slam pageant. So for this year's pageant, I know Nigeria's representative, and she just landed Turkey about 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, because Turkey is where they are. That's the host country, and she went in very late. So I've not really, I don't know much about this particular pageant, so I cannot really tell you guys that, I know what they're looking for, I've not really reviewed this particular pageant on my channel, so it's a new pageant to me. All right, so like I was saying, let's go straight to the second topic. I think I was talking about Chichi's recent upload on Instagram. Say Chidinma is winning Miss Universe, and that's all. Yeah, yeah. So let's be affirmative. Let's be positive. Let's be positive. But so far so good. She posted the video of her photo shoot. I think that video is like an intro to her photo shoot. I think that she wore a silver gown with a turtleneck silver gown with crystals and all, crystal embellishments and all. And she wore her crown in that particular video, and she was just walking like it was just a lazy type of video, like a relaxed type of video rather. I think it's like an intro um, to her photo shoot. I told you guys that I'm foreseeing that within these 2 weeks that we have before departure, that Chidinma will start posting a lot of content. And I told you guys, that's what we're going to be seeing. She's going to start, flooding her Instagram page with a lot of content before she departs. So that's what is happening. So let's see. Probably she's going to, post her her official photo shoot next, and some other videos. She's going to work with other designers. Let's see what happens. But for that video, I think it was just a very relaxed video. But her courage was not that good. Her energy is still low. Like the way she walked in that video, if that's how she's going to walk in Miss Universe, forget it. That is not how to walk. That is not what we're expecting of her. So I don't know. Like you said, she has been walking on the ground, but I just hope that that's not what she's going to give to us in Mexico. I just hope that's not what she's going to give to us, because it's very, very, like I said, the courage lacks energy. It lacks, it's a very lazy courage, and it's not good for the universe. And so far so good. I heard that the departure date is on the 29th of this month. The girls should be departing between 29th, 30th, and the 31st of this month. So Chidinma has roughly 2 weeks to prepare. So let's see how it goes. So they are very peculiar with editorial looks where people cannot predict, and they particularly like ladies with large bone but slim looks. Judge from them. Okay, are you talking about Miss Grant? Which party are you talking about? Because right now, I feel like Miss Grant, there's something that Mr. Nawat is looking for. That's the head of. Oh, sorry. Which call is this? Okay, sorry. I had to end this call because I'm busy on live stream, so I will probably call back. So, like I was saying, can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Please signify. So, where I stopped, where did I stop? Okay, I talk about, okay. I was saying that this particular question, Mr. Xavier, are you talking about the Miss Grant, or we're talking about Miss Aura? Because Miss Grant, like I was saying, Miss Grant is a pageant that you cannot predict. So most times, their president, Mr. Nawat, he's looking for the body, the beauty, the confidence, and all. I think there's something he calls 4 Bs or before something. That's what he's looking for. So most times, the girls that you feel like have that 4 Bs, it might be that he. I don't know. I can't really predict Miss Grant, but I feel like they are more interested in the body. That's what I think. And confidence on the runway. They don't really look at the Q&A is not like a strong part for them, because most times some person might just answer shabbily and they get to the top 5. But I think what they stand for is to stop the war and violence. That is their team. That is what they stand for. So I think that they should. For now, I cannot really define and tell you, okay, this is what I'm looking for. But I think the team of the pageant is to stop the war and violence. And like I said, most times it's about the body. If you don't have a great body, forget about it. Don't think you're going to place in this grant, because they are particularly about the body. All right. So he said, someone posted why she has not changed her hair and experimented with her and makeup with. I don't. Yes, you mentioned that she hasn't changed her hair. Before you came into the live stream, I was saying that she had luggage issues. I think you're not in my last live stream. She had luggage issues, so she couldn't get her things on time from Cambodia. Most of the girls had their luggages stuck in Cambodia, because Cambodia was like the co-host country for this year's Miss Grant. But because that they could not meet up with the specifications of Miss Grant, Cambodia had to be taken out as the host country. So Thailand is now the host country. So most of the girls landed in Cambodia before now, and they had to go to Thailand without their luggages. So Rosalind just got her luggage about yesterday or this morning, if I'm not mistaken. You know, she just announced it this morning that she has gotten her luggages. So that's why maybe she has not really experimented with different hairs and all. So maybe it maybe her, you know, her personal belongings. You know, she has not gotten everything. You know, so she's gotten her full luggages. Then she can now experiment with her wardrobe and all. So let's see what happens from now on. So yes, Miss Grant, you see Dominican Republic was in front, but after swimsuits, they replaced her now with Philippines. Well, let's see what will happen, Sha. Philippines. You know, Philippines have not really had a very strong, strong. How do I put it? They've not really had a very strong journey in Miss Grant. So, Filipino fans, I just hope that this time around, their queen will do them proud, will make them proud, or will make the cut. Because last year, I think they had issues. They didn't make the cut last year and all. So let's see what will happen this year. But I think Philippines this year is very strong. She's very strong. So let's see what will happen this year. So before I end this live stream, I just want to talk about Chidimma's I just want to talk about Chidimma's latest post. So I felt like she needs to put more energy into her work. She needs to put more energy into her her whole entire appearance and all. Let's see what will happen. Like I said, she just have 2 weeks to go, and I don't know. I don't know for now. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay, it said Dominican Republic is very classy and poised, but now they are pushing highway for Philippines. Like I said, Philippines this year is very strong, so let's see what will happen. I feel like Philippines might make it this year because last year they didn't make it, to top 20. This year they might make it to top 20. So let's see what will happen. I just hope and I pray that they make the cut because a lot of Filipino fans are beginning to lose interest in this grant because of all this cooking show and all, but they call it cooking show. So at the end of the day, most time they call it cooking show. So let's see what will happen in this year's competition. At least the Philippines will place. Let's see what will happen. I wish them all the best because at least they have a very strong rep this year. Dondo said, Crystal, I love your gap tips. Thank you very much for the compliment. He said, Sadira said they're having that hosting issue with Miss Chan from USA to now to the Philippines to host. No, Miss Cham is going to be held in Vietnam. They issued a statement yesterday now, I'll be this morning. Miss Cham will be held in Vietnam, not Philippines. So please, I think you need to get that information. Or did they change it? Because what I saw this morning was Vietnam, and that will be in December. So it's actually a no-go area for me. Oh my God! So you're saying actually, well, I understand your this is it's not a surprise to me, that you said so. For me, I think that Chidinma just needs to put in a lot of energy into her courage, into her appearance in total. Like I think that she needs to put in a lot of energy because, like I said, those Latina girls will swallow her up. They'll swallow her up in Mexico. So I wasn't really pleased with her with this her photo shoot video and all. I think it's at least a breath of fresh air. Get to see her, in a different video and all. But I feel like it's not enough. That's what I can say. It's not enough. She still needs to do a lot more. If she wants to really make an impression in Mexico. So her team members they should do something about it. Okay, T-Ben, they moved it again from the Philippines to Vietnam. Yes, that means I'm correct because I saw it that it's going to be held in Vietnam, and a lot of these pageants are being held in Asia, and it's not really doing well for African queens because most times when they are held in Asia, Asian candidates win. So I don't know when we're going to host. When African countries, at least let African countries host this pageant so that at least we can have an advantage, home advantage, because they are having home advantage against us. Anyway, that pageant will be in Vietnam, and that will be in December. I think I talked about our representative sometime in one of my videos ago. She was a former Miss Universe Nigeria um, candidate. No, sorry. She won, she represented Nigeria Miss Universe. That was in 2022. I talked about it in one of my videos. So she's representing us, Nigeria, in Miss Charm this year. She's not a new face to pageantry. So you guys, I will cover that particular pageant. So before then, I'll talk about it. I would introduce her. I think I've done that in my channel before now, but I'll still talk about her before the pageant starts in it. So at least December is still fun. I will still have Miss Universe, we still have Miss Earth, before Miss Charm. So that one is still very far for now. Okay, so let's see what happens in Miss Grand. So far, so good. The girls have been having a nice time in Thailand, and yeah. Said came to really look okay, come to really look at it from the perspective of humanity and equality, seeing that Chidinma up close would have been a better fit for Miss World. Oh my god. In what way? Is it in terms of her courage? Miss World, they don't really look at the courage, they look at the personality. That's what you look at in Miss World. So your personality is what actually shines through, or what they are actually looking for in Miss World. So I think, like you said, it might not be. I think you're correct, because right now maybe her energy doesn't really fit Miss Universe. It actually fits Miss World. So like it's like what you're saying now. That means she might be in the wrong pageant. She might be in the wrong pageant. Anyway, let's see what happens in Mexico. Let's not how will I put it, hatch the eggs before, is it what how they call it? Let's not conclude yet. Let's not conclude yet, because if we start concluding, or would start, um I don't want to conclude yet until we get to Mexico. But what I'm seeing so far, there's still a lot of work to be done. But notwithstanding, anything might happen in Mexico. She might change Mexico. She might give us, what we have been craving for. You never can tell. So let's not be so forward to say, oh, you know, let's not be so forward to say that. Oh, Mr. Kingsley, how are you doing? You're welcome to my channel. Good evening. Said hi, my sister. She's not sassy enough. Okay, she is. She's not sassy enough. Okay, so you're saying she's not sassy enough for Miss Universe. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you, Mr. Kingsley. How are you today? Welcome to my live stream. All right. So it says sassy and energetic ladies only win Miss Universe. It's not in her. So to be sassy. That's just all I've been craving for. That sassiness, that energy is all I've been craving for. And she's not giving it to us. So we can't force her now. We can only say what we can. We can only recommend, or we can only criticize. But we should take those criticisms. We should work on them. It's up to her. Even if we come out here and be saying, "Oh, please, we need to do this," she's a good girl type. Oh, I see. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. So she needs to give that bad energy for her to, that bad sassy energy, yes, for her to be recognized, or for her to be, for her to create that impression in Mexico. The reason we don't like Chidinma, that is what I understand. So no matter what she will do, you never okay. Oh God. So you guys have started this your fight again. This fight has come to my comment section again, to my live stream. Anyway, the way it is, like I said, I don't want to conclude just yet. But with what I've seen so far, I still think that there's a lot more she needs to work on. She needs to work on a lot more. She still needs to put in that energy. I just feel like no, she has the face. She's very beautiful. She's a beautiful lady. She has the face. She has the face card. She has the body. She has the only thing I feel like she's lacking. I would say she's lacking. Is her stage presence and her sassiness, her energy, and all. I've already filmed a video where I talked about, I compared Chidinma and Perpetua Ukadike. I think that video will come up tomorrow. Yes, I did a versus video, and that is the beginning of a lot of series. That's the beginning of a series on my channel where I talked about I will be comparing beauty queens, together, maybe probably Nigerian beauty queen versus another country, versus Philippines, versus USA, versus Zimbabwe, any other country that I feel like I think that I need to compare, and contrast. So I did that comparison on my today. I did I did a video on that. So I think that video will be up tomorrow. And in that video, you guys will understand certain things. Why I said Chidinma is lacking in certain things. But like I said, let's not conclude just yet until we get to Mexico, because right now I know that given the kind of pressure that she has, she might not be amongst the top favorites pre-arrival. Oh, she's among the top favorites pre-arrival, but given the fact that she doesn't have that stage presence, she does not have that energy, let's see what happens in Mexico. So I don't know. I cannot really say anything for now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. Oh. Nigerian system and power. So I had to change my source of power. But I'm glad to be back. So let me read some of the comments. Dondo said, "Me, I understand white people. I understand white people. Sometimes I think them look like white is more beautiful. That is why they always give it to a white person." Anyway, like I said, most of all these pageants, they are very like they tend to favor the whites. So I would not want to say that they are racist or something, but I think that it's that kind of that factor, that skin color factor is still like something that we need to talk about, because most times we Africans are more at a disadvantage, because of our skin color. So it's still a topic for discussion, but it's not what we're discussing here. But I still feel like it's still part of when we talk about representation and all. So we can't do anything about it because it's our skin color. So they just have to accept us for our skin color, So as it is right now, we are still at its advantage. I just hope that one day the whole judging format will be fair and fair. So it's not, she's not a bad girl. Okay, we are replying to Mr. Okafor. So she's not good for you, guys. Okay, but many of us are Nigerians, not good for us. Okay, live in Africa. Africa, the girls are nice in camp, but for our culture, those days are beach and main black stage couple with national. Anyway, like I was saying before this whole issue, I think that she needs to do a lot more. I don't want to say certain things because you guys should anticipate that video. By tomorrow it will be up on my channel. Okay, so I think Chichi is lacking in some areas so far, and I don't think they are really doing much about it. Nobody's doing anything about it. They feel like it's a normal thing that with her face card and all she can win the pageant, or with that story she can win the pageant. But like I said, Miss Universe is a different ball game. It's all about the energy that you bring onto the stage. It's all about the sassiness, like Mr. Xavier was saying. It's all about a lot of things. So you don't bring good girl vibes on the stage. You need to bring that bad girl vibes on the stage so that you can be recognized, so that you can be can leave an impression. But so far so good, Chidinma is not doing that, So I think probably with that video for tomorrow, Mr. Okafor will understand. Mr. Okafor will understand certain things, how these girls are being judged. Okay, it's not but just by face alone. It's not by face alone. There are so many criteria that they use to judge. Okay, so if you just have 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10, then you're not going anywhere. You're not placing. You're not making the cut. So at least it must be average, and be on the judges list as well. All right, so there's a lot of things that go into pageantry. It's not just the face card. It's not just the beauty. There's so many things that go into pageantry that we need to talk about. So. Let me see your comments. Any new comments? Okay. He said, Okafor, don't let the sentiment rule you. I don't understand Mr. Okafor. I understand where he's coming from because he's a die-hard Chidimma's fan. So whatever you're saying, he might not really understand. But I would say that if you want to air your opinion, just let me know. I can share the link. But even if you don't want to show your face, no problem. I can share the link for those of you that want to say something. He said the chaperone is Juliet Hegerman is living in the USA. You hate the girls? Yes, now she's living in the USA. So you hate the girls, that is okay. I never see you say anything bad about any African queen. Onichi. No, Mr. Teka is always very, very constructive in his criticism, and he's very, very how I like it, like he doesn't sugarcoat. So if he tells you that this person is not doing well, best believe me, the person is not really doing up to expectations, So I think that we should take sentiments aside because most of these things we are saying here is going to help her. We're not saying it because we are coming from a place of hate. No, we're saying it because we want her to change. We want her to do very well in Mexico. So that is what we are saying here. Yes, you said yes. I don't speculate. Yes, you don't speculate. You don't speculate, and I feel like that's what we need. We need this kind of criticism. We need this kind of how will I put it, like direct criticism, because most of all these queens just relax. They feel like they have what it takes to win the pageant, and most of all these things has to be with lobbying. When we have a director, a national director that does not know how to lobby, like we're saying Silverbird, they cannot lobby. They can't lobby for their queens to place. So right now we are just depending on the performance on stage, the face card, every other thing. So most of all these countries, they lobby too for them to be on this for their candidates to be called. The SARS factor thing is still affecting us. Nigeria as it is. South Africa has a more advantage over Nigeria when it comes to placing the Miss Universe. Because South Africa has that search factor, So that is it. I want your IG and I see that you really nobody. You have only 20 people following you. What are you talking about? You don't have to educate me for anything because you're not. Hey God, what's all this? Now you guys should stop all this now. See, we have to be matured here. Even if I know that Mr. Okafor is that hard Chidimma's fan, but at least you should understand certain things, why we say these things. We're not saying it from a place of hate, okay? So most times you just have to accept it and say, oh, she will improve. You understand? That's what you have to say, not that start sorry guys. I changed power. All right, so he said, I told the winner of Mr. World Nigeria on his DM to drop those accessories he had on before the pageant. Okay, so what happened? Mr. Okafor, there's nothing like hate here, okay? Please just try and relax. Relax, okay? There's nothing like hate here. See, when you understand better when the competition starts in Mexico, I think that's when you understand what we are saying. But I don't think you understand what we are saying right now. So by the time we get to Mexico, you will understand certain things that we're saying here. Hello, Precious Wodo. How are you doing? Good evening and welcome to my live stream. Please like this live stream, please. I have about 8 persons watching me and I just have 4 likes. Please, you guys should like the live stream, okay? Please like and share. How do I pin these comments that I want to do now? Post comment, okay. So for those of you that want to that want to join in, that want to air your opinion, you can without if you don't show your face, it's not compulsory. You must not show your face, okay? You can just call in and say what you have to say, but no insult, please. No insult. And there's option for you to not to show your face if you don't want to show your face. So you can just come on with the audio only. That's if you want to join in and air your opinion about this particular issue, okay? So that's the purpose of this. Please, you guys should stop all this now. Please, you guys should stop all this fighting now. It's not good. Please, it's not good. It just for us to be able to understand each other and for us to be, to tolerate each other on this matter. It hasn't gotten to this point where we start exchanging words. Okay, so please let's calm down and don't exchange words on this matter because right now it's a very sensitive matter and whatever happens in Mexico, it's to Chidimma's benefit. Okay, we're just saying if we're not the ones going to Mexico, she's the one going to Mexico. So whatever she does, if he likes, he takes it. Likes, doesn't take it. It's not me that will take the glory at the end of the day. So if she does well, it's to her own advantage. It's she that will take the glory. The country too will take the glory, but it's her own person that will also take the glory first before we talk about the country. So it's our own advantage. So what we are saying here is to help her. And we also, as a patriotic Nigerian, I want Nigeria to place as well. So that is why I'm coming out here to say this thing. So please, let's just be mature about this. It's not a do or die affair, okay? Even if she does not win in Mexico, we're not going to kill ourselves. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to, let me not use that word. We're not going to, that's not the end of the world, okay? We are just going to take it as it is. Let's just be matured here, please. Zimbabwe queen is not. Fizzy McKinsey said, Miss Universe Zimbabwe, they are preparing her very well, and she's a pageant failure. I like how they prepare her. The pageant veteran. Okay, that's what you're supposed to say. They're not villain. Um, I like how they prepare her. Yes, she's doing very well, and she has been posting regularly on her social media pages and all. She's doing very well. She's doing extremely well, and I feel like even being a pageant veteran herself, she's not letting that to get to her. Do you understand? Like she's not letting the fact that she has been in Miss Earth, she has been in Miss Supranational, and now she's going for Miss Universe. So she's not a baby to pageant. She's a huge pageant veteran. Like she's coming with the experience, but yet even with that experience, working she's still working towards Miss Universe. Like she's still preparing hard. Do you understand? She's not like, oh, and I would say that she's really doing very well. She didn't allow her the fact that she's a pageant veteran to get into her head. She's doing what she needs to do, and I like her for that. And another thing I will say again is that Chidimma is the first time, like this is the first time Chidimma is representing any country or going international. Do you understand? Like this is her first pageant. I don't think she participated in pageantry before now. Even if she had done national pageant or state pageant or local pageant, she has not had that international experience. So I think that going forward, she now that she's going to represent us internationally, she should be able to put in that much effort because she's not a pageant veteran. She's her first international pageant. So I think she should be working more. But because since Zimbabwe is doing, she's doing everything within her power to make sure that she plays in Mexico. Like she's working very, very, very hard for this competition. Even being the fact that she has the experience, yes, she's doing everything within her power to, towards Mexico. But yet Chidimma that is not, she's just new to pageantry, and she does not have that international experience. I thought she would do more in terms of preparation. She would be able to get the best pageant coaches, get the best team members to work with, because right now she doesn't have that international exposure. He said, I will come back here and put you to shame. Oh, please, Mr. Okafor, please, let's stop all this, okay? Please, let's be mature here. Said, and Zimbabwe is leading on the board. Now, that's what we are letting you know. It's not beauty, it's action, sassiness, and face. Yeah, Chidinma is leading now. Zimbabwe is leading in Africa. Zimbabwe is doing well in Africa. Even Somalia that she's even covers up, but yet she's out there. She's more how will I put it? She's more out there. Like she's very visible. She was even at the gala dinner in USA recently. She's already becoming a front runner. Please calm down. We just have to respect each other's. Yeah. So Mary, McKinsey Mary. Yes, I said. Yeah, you made a mistake there. It was veteran. You're supposed to say not villain. Yeah, I understand. Most times when you just type, it just goes in. We all have that. We all make that same mistake sometimes. Say, are you paying for her way? Good, I will educate her. I don't understand. You and Mr. Okafor, I think you guys need to talk in a private too. You guys need to have a private chat because this live stream, I don't want you guys to just. I think what will happen here is, from now, I'm not really going to say much on Chidimma's journey until we get to Mexico. If she posts any new videos or new posts on her socials, of course I'll come and talk about it. I'll come and read it. I'll come and review it. But for now, when it comes to preparations, I'm done talking. Like, I don't think I want to talk more about that. I might just I don't know, because right now I think I'm still repeating the same thing. We are still moving in circles. Even when she posted this new video yesterday, I still found out that it's not enough. Like it's not really enough. She has not really done the underground work that we expected her to do. Okay, so Precious said, I think the only thing with our Chichi is that she doesn't. Uh, let me see. Said, I think the only thing with Achichi is that she doesn't post everything she does like others, but I believe she's preparing. Well, like that's what I said. They said she's on preparing on the ground, and maybe she's just showing us the snippets of of her preparations or what she has been up to. Okay, so let's just hope that there's a lot more that we don't know about. There's a lot more that she's going to show us, in the coming weeks, because we just have 2 weeks to Mexico. All right, so Xavier, who are you? Okay. She needs the money and she needs to. So let's just see what will happen. Because right now, I think that the more I talk about it, the more I get tired of this whole Chidinma issue. Because we are still moving in circles, we are still talking about the same thing every now and then. There's not much new thing to talk about. So I don't know. Chidinma is likable and beautiful face, but they are not doing good in terms of transformation. Yes, they're not doing well in terms of transformation. I want to see a video of her or a video or a picture of her that will make me go like, that will make me say, wow. But so far so good. All the watch has been posting. I'm not really, she's not giving me that wow factor. Do you understand? Like, I'm not getting that wow factor from her. So the pageant guru, go check the order of the top 10 the Nigerian one and how they won. Okay. Oh my god. So you guys, so nobody wants to air their opinion. Nobody wants to talk. Anyway, no wahala, no problem. Said, uh, anyway, so like Mary was saying, that Chidinma is a likable person. Yes, we know she has a likable personality. She has a beautiful face. But when it comes to Miss Universe, there's a lot more that that we look out for, that the judges look out for, apart from your beautiful face, apart from your face card, apart from your personality, is how well you command the stage, your stage presence, how well you're able to leave an impression on that stage. Okay, so if you don't have the courage on stage, then forget it. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. So I don't know. This whole Chidinma thing is just making me to be like, I think like I'm talking too much. Most people think that I'm just fixated on her, but I'm not really. It's so painful that at this point we're still saying the same thing. What we were saying last month, even when she was crowned since September, we're still saying the same thing in October. When we just have 2 weeks to to departure. So it's so sad. I don't know what to say. Like seriously, guys. Like this whole mass issue has really, really. I don't know. I'm just like I don't know. Still. Anyway, let's see what happens in Mexico. That's what I can say for now. I said, Xavier said, okay, Mr. Kingsley Okafor said, Xavier, tell me who have you helped before? But the thing about this not posting every day is that they don't get to see your journey towards, what you're doing. So most of all these pageant bloggers, they think that Chichi is not really doing anything. Do you understand? When she's not regular with her posting, they feel like she's not doing anything. They still feel like she's not doing anything. So it's not to her advantage at all if she's not posting, because at least, I was expecting her followership to increase, although her followership increased. But most people, when they don't see that you are posting regularly, they will just, most of them will unfollow. So I'm still saying the same thing. Yeah, I understand you, Mary. Hopefully she'll be more active on social media this week, next week. But you know that, time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. I told you guys, even in my last live stream, I was saying that you see that what I've said is even coming to pass, because I knew that before departure, Chidinma was going to bomb us. He was going to, post a lot of content on her social media, and that's what's actually happening. But I feel like I was thinking that probably there will be a change, in her carriage, a change in her work, a change in most of the things that we talked about. But so far so good. I'm not seeing much change. I'm not seeing much change at all to her carriage. She still has the lazy carriage and all. I think that she needs to master the art of walking. She needs to master the art of catwalking and all. Because, like I said, those Latina ladies, they will swallow her up. So, guys, that's it for today's live stream. Okay, so I think that let's see what happens in the next live stream. I think that, like I said, I'll try and um, see how I can collab with another content creator here on YouTube for Miss Universe pageant coming up. And now that I've had this StreamYard platform, I think that I'm now open for collaborations. For any content creator here that wants to collaborate with me for Miss Universe contest. Okay, so please, if you want to collaborate with me, send me a DM. I think my DM, my Instagram handle is on the description box of um, this particular live stream. Okay, so yes, my Instagram handle is there. My email address is there as well. So please, if you want to collaborate with me for Miss Universe for Miss Universe contests in Mexico, please send a DM or send an email to my email address or my Instagram page on this in the description box, okay, so that we can talk about it and we can schedule the collaboration videos and the live streams and the all right. Okay, so that's all for today's live stream. Okay, so let me read comments before I end. Can I be stop saying all those girls must post their newly taking pictures and their social media. That's what she's trying to do. Content she's Mr. Xavier, please. Oh my God. This comment is very funny. He said, well, what can we say now? As it is right now, I don't know what to say about Chidimma again. I'm tired, honestly. All right, everyone, good night, and I'll see you in my next live stream, okay? So, guys, yeah, like I said, if you want to collaborate with me as a content creator here on YouTube, please send me a DM and send a mail as well, okay? I'll talk about it. All right, so you guys should just calm down, okay? Let's not fight over this Chidinma matter because right now we don't need all this. We don't need all this. We just need to come together, and look for a lasting solution to this problem or to this issue. All right. So even if you have your personal opinion, please try and respect the other person's opinion, okay? And let's see what happens in Mexico because right now all these things we are saying, if she doesn't put it to practice, then I don't know. Let us not go to Mexico and go and clap like the others. That's what that's what I'm praying against. I don't want us to go to Mexico and go and clap. So I'm praying and hoping that whatever she has done, I just hope and pray that it's going to favor her in Mexico. That is what I'm praying for. Okay, for Chidimma. That's all. All right, guys. I'll see you all in my next live stream. Good night, all. Bye.